Nicki Minaj is at risk of losing her LA home. Let's talk about it. This is Fresh Hiphop Opinion with your guy Oleezeh. Don't forget to subscribe. So yes, Nicki Minaj is at risk of losing her LA home due to unpaid judgment of $500,000. Obviously the home will be a luxurious one with a garden, one with a pool, one with many rooms. But this all stems from an altercation involving Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, in 2021 and a security guard called Thomas Wiedenmuller. I believe this happened backstage at a show, but an altercation happened nevertheless. And as you can imagine, Thomas Wiedenmuller wasn't happy and probably suffered some sort of injury that made him take legal action. And Nicki Minaj did what a lot of people do, and she did not take the lawsuit seriously. And as she didn't respond to the lawsuit, she lost by default. So it wasn't even like, oh, the evidence was too much. There were eyewitnesses that verified the assault. It's literally she didn't take it seriously and lost by default, which is the worst way to lose a case. A similar thing happened to Suge Knight when he lost Death Row Records. He was being sued, and because he didn't show up to court, didn't respond, similar to Nicki Minaj, he lost his whole label, one of the greatest, most legendary labels in hip-hop history, music history, and the rest was history. Cameron recently said on his show Talk with Flea that he did something similar. He was getting sued for copyright for using an image on one of his mixtapes, and because he didn't take it seriously, he lost by default as well. And it was something high, even in the tens of thousands or the hundreds of thousands he lost. So Nicki Minaj has done the same stupid thing, because she claims she did not even receive the lawsuit. She wasn't served it. She believes it was an issue with her management. I believe so. She believes she wasn't even served it. It wasn't passed to her. She was not aware of the lawsuit at all. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But she did respond on Twitter, as she does. Check it out. She said, "I have evidence that this was given to a business manager who never told me. My lawyers and business managers, old and new, are aware. Let's see if they'll speak up, or if I'll have to call them out by name. That same business manager stole from me many times. Then he was accused of killing a woman and leaving her in a hotel room. Not sure of the outcome of the case though. I believe they later said she died of a drug overdose after he left the hotel room around 3 a.m. or something like that." So Nicki spilling the beans, saying that her old management may have known about this situation but did not relay the information to her, which doesn't really make sense to me. Why would your management not tell you about a lawsuit that is very serious? Something that you could have lost, well, a judgment's been made that you're going to lose $500,000, which does seem a bit steep for an assault case. But saying that, I don't know what kind of injuries that security guard actually got. Maybe it wasn't just Nicki Minaj's husband that hit him. Maybe him and his crew jumped him, so he had bruises and bumps all over the place. I don't know. But Nicki Minaj wasn't done with her rant online. She took this opportunity to have a swipe at her current enemies Jay-Z and Desere Perez. She said they're begging for the Queen for a tour and album. I said no. LMFAO wanted to patch it up. They needed help from the Queen and the Barbs. I called the Barbs on the secret Barb phone and it was a resounding no. Just like the casino. Jay-Z, let me find out you're gonna let Desiree take the fall alone. Well, the Queen of the Barbs, Nicki Minaj, again taking shots at Jay-Z and his Rock Nation pal Desere Perez. Of course, we all know Nicki's been on them for months, most of this year, saying they owe her money, exposing her as a rat. Well, it was already out there, but she's putting more light on the fact that Desere Perez was a federal informant. I think it was federal. And that Jay-Z has a rat as his CEO of Rock Nation. But yeah, it's interesting. She said that they wanted her to do an album and a tour, trying to patch things up. Because at the end of the day, money talks. That's why Nicki Minaj. And as you can imagine, maybe wanting her to shut her up, really. Because Nicki's got a lot of fans. She still commands a lot of attention from the media. And when someone's just going at you like that on social media, as she is on Jay-Z and Desere Perez, it's not the kind of attention you really want on you, especially on a persistent level. And Nicki Minaj has definitely been persistent, at minimum. She's been going off on one. Not just Jay-Z and Desere Perez. There was the vicious back and forth between her and Cardi B recently, where they got really personal. talking about each other's children, fertility. Definitely wasn't a good look. There's something about when two female rappers start going at each other. It just seems a lot more personal and more brutal than when the guys do it. Even though when the guys do it, shots might get fired, but normally it's nothing. If Nicki Minaj has proof that she never received the information about this lawsuit like she claims, she says she has the evidence, then she should be alright. I mean, evidence is the key thing when you're trying to win a case. If you haven't got the evidence, then you have no case of defense. But how can she really prove that her old managers got the information of the lawsuit but she didn't see it? Unless she wants to try and make the managers liable for this lawsuit because it didn't show her the information. Because as a manager, I don't believe once you receive information, you have to prove that you sent it to your artist or your employer, the person you're managing. I'm sure it's a given that they just seen it. But hey, it's a lot of money, $500,000. I know Nicki is apparently or allegedly a millionaire. She's got money. But for anybody, whether you're Jay-Z, Nicki Minaj, or someone down the street, to lose $500,000 judgment is a serious, serious loss. But that's just my opinion. I want to know yours. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And for just a few dollars a month, you can support the channel. It'd be much appreciated. Exclusive content just for you. This is Fresh Hiphop Opinion. Peace and love.